guys, and welcome back to She Mysteries. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 7 ways that you can tell if you're raising a serial killer. Let's go. 1. If you're looking at your child and they look at you, sometimes you feel like their soul has left the building. I mean, when they're staring at you, do you get goosebumps? Do you feel like they have no emotion in their eyes, no blinking, just staring, just straight up staring? Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and they're just at the foot of your bed watching you sleep. Yeah, that's one sign. 2. Do they like to torture animals? Do you guys have a family pet? Maybe a fish, maybe a rabbit, maybe a dog, maybe a cat. Do you see your child torturing them? Maybe they will pull the cat's tail. Maybe they will try to light the tail on fire. Maybe they will just take that beautiful fish out of that tank and set it on a counter and just watch it slowly die because it's deprived of water. Yeah. Or maybe purposely starving the fish so that it could watch it slowly die over time. If your child is doing this at a young age, chances are that when they get older, they're going to be moving on to bigger and better fish and watching their victims starve the same way, or maybe being tortured slowly the same way. 3. Pyromania, love for arson. Does your child have an unusual interest in arson? Does she like setting things on fire for instant gratification and something that they control when they want to? It's so easy to start a fire.
Get up and go to the bathroom and you just piss everywhere.
Who cares if I piss?
That's my...
Is your child 6 years and older still pee in the bed? Well, studies say that 60% of serial killers pee the bed until they were in late adolescence. Late as 12 years old. 5. Does your child have a habit of stealing stuff that they don't even need? Maybe like an earring. You have a little boy and he steals one earring. Not even a pair, just one earring. They get a kick out of watching you look for something that means so much to you. Maybe it could be a snack that you love so much. Maybe it could be your toothbrush. Sometimes they will even help you search for it. Think about later on when they're killing people and they watch the news just to see the victim's parents crying on TV saying that they missed their child. They get a kick out of watching search parties and watching the police go into the woods and search for hours and hours and hours. They get enjoyment out of that. I repeat, this is just for entertainment purposes only. These traits doesn't necessarily mean that your child will in fact grow up to be a serial killer, but it is things to look at and think about when your child is standing at the bottom of your bed at 3 a.m. in the morning watching you sleep. 6. Is your child a bully? Are they a bully at school, bully on a playground, bully at the park? Are they a bully? Power. They love respect. They love to control. Maybe they want to impersonate their violent parents or idols. They love to humiliate and embarrass others weaker than them because they often felt like that. So again, going back to power. They want a sense of power. Children with psychopathic traits don't often get as scared as their peers. Maybe you're watching a Disney movie and let's say Bambi. Remember the part when Bambi's mother died? Yeah, we all got sad and we got emotional and we cried and said, why? Well, kids like this, they just stare at the screen and they don't feel any sense of emotion. They're more worried about Bambi getting away and Bambi's mom just died. Or maybe Lion King. Remember when Mufasa died? That was a heartbreaking scene and it played over and over in my mind and I just got instantly sad every time I thought about it. Well, kids like this with psychopathic behavior see nothing wrong. They didn't even budge. They don't twinge. They don't do anything. They're like, oh, his dad died. Okay. Yeah, they don't feel the emotion like, I'm not going to say normal people do, but the majority of people would feel. No compassion, no empathy. According to Heather Irvin, a senior psychologist at the READ clinic, the first year of a child's life is the most essential in determining the future of their psychological health. I quote, "Psychopaths don't appear out of thin air. You just need to take a look at their early years, at what was happening to these children when they were just born. For example, if they cried for the first 6 months and no one cared for them, no one fed them when they were hungry, nobody helped them, their brain memorized that and realized that feelings don't matter. Other brain structures start forming based on this concept." This is a quote by Heather Irving, a psychologist. Okay, think about this. If your 5-year-old grew up in a good environment, good living conditions, no violence, no dangerous living conditions. By the age of 5, that's just great. If after 5 and it goes downhill from there, if their living conditions change for the worse, if they're growing up around violence and, you know, just a bad environment, then they have a less likely chance of becoming a psychopath in the future, a murderer, a serial killer. They have a less likely chance because for the first 5 years of their life, they didn't have to endure situations like that. These chances are drastically lower because their fragile consciousness was allotted enough time to form.
7.
Okay, a bonus one. Watch how your children play with toys. If your child has an interest in, let's say, Barbie dolls, and you're noticing that the Barbie dolls' heads are being ripped apart and you're finding them everywhere, and maybe they're ripping their legs apart or their arms apart, or maybe they're grabbing the ketchup and putting it around the Barbie's neck or hanging it from the ceiling, then you may want to get that checked, because if you leave it unchecked, it may result in future situations involving humans. Think about this video. What are your thoughts? I'd like to know in the comment section down below. Go ahead and press the like button and subscribe for more She Mysteries, where we talk about all things creepy, evil, and questionable. Till next time, guys. See you later. Bye.